Hello guys, this is ProudPidgezard and welcome to episode 10 of our Let's Play Rome Total War the Brutii campaign. We are going for the rest of the world now, as you can pretty much tell with the past couple episodes. And the backstabbing Pontus, is it Pontus? A pontic? What's the actual faction name? Go to diplomacy. Pontus. They stabbed us in the back and have attacked Halicarnassus with a decent army, to be honest. Actually, it's we've got general heavy cavalry. They've got their archers, and their chariot archers. Usually the pontic armies are just full of weak infantry, but we'll see. In the last episode, what happened? Except for them attacking me, I've got big Captain Nero here, just getting mere men just to send out to murder them. Oh, I've got some generals here. He's 22, he's good. 60 with 1 star, 40. Oh, you give me 1 star. Come, there you go. So I've got a general in that army. In the last episode, we didn't take Tylus. We taken Campus Getty, I think. I know for a fact we did take Salamis. My massive navy here is going nuts, killing everybody. That's just sailing around, and we are sieging Thebes actually. Yep, with a decent sized army. And yep, also at Tarentrum there is a decent sized army building up to come across as well. Praetores and Sylvates. Faction destroyed, Germania is destroyed. Town grows Salona and Segestica, they're both up here. So there we go. Anything else? Recruiting report, that's fine. Construction, fish announcements. So Sparta's also recruiting, but Sparta's recruiting as is Corinth. Yep. So they're not recruiting anymore. Thermin. I was just gonna say you should be building something. Yep, they're building the urban barracks. It's urban 14, 18, 24, 12, 16, 23. So, and excellent morale. So the urban cohorts are better than a Praetorian, and whilst their upkeep's the exact same. So I'll be getting them in a couple of turns. Yep, still under siege here. I'll just end the turn. Thebes will probably come out and attack me. Yeah, now 4 turns, and there's my, in case you heard that noise, and I'm surprised if you don't, that was my keyboard thing just breaking, so it was. I love it when that happens, so I do. So I'll just be 2 wee seconds. Yep, there we go, just put a cushion there so I can still lean on it a little bit. Alright, so like that. Now, to be honest, they're really weak. Well, what's that cavalry? Just the basic cavalry, yep. And it's only the family member really that can possibly be a pain. So I will fight this one, because the last time I fought the Egyptians it was only Libyan spearmen, if I'm correct, I think, that was in the battle. So we'll do this and let you see what the Egyptians have got, because I think Pontus will kill them soon. And this is going to be so annoying for the rest of this episode. 5 minutes in and that happens. Fair to say I shit myself. Oh, and because they're coming out, they're attacking instantly. So we'll get Hastarte to run. And then archers of Crete, you just go over there and fire. Slingers of Rhodes, yep. You just stand there and fire. Use Equites, can stand there. And use Equites, can stand there. Or Equity. So we'll just shove against me, they're attacking me. So we'll let them come out. The only reason I'm not going so close is because I've got towers at either end the way their base is, so they're waiting to get all their infantry out before they actually march out to meet me. In fact, and their cavalry is coming from this side, which, to be honest, if it would let me do normal speed, that's fine. To be honest, that suits me better. That means that I don't really need to worry. I suppose I'm going to cross the face of it. So I'll just do triple speed again. Archers will start firing now. So as you'll see, my two archers will just slaughter them in here. Now cavalry, desert axemen, very basic infantry the Egyptians have, except for, I think they are called the Pharaoh's Guard. I know that's what they're called in Warhammer, the Tomb Kings, which is basically the Egyptians, but I'm sure it is Pharaoh's Guard they're called. Nubian Spearmen, that's who it was. For some reason I think I keep saying Libyan Spearmen. And the skirmishers. The skirmishers are going to do absolutely nothing. The general, you can just do whatever you want. Yeah, there's nobody hitting these spearmen. They're getting pelted now. Because of their information, oh mind you, crit archers are hitting off the side. I was going to say because of information, the stones from the slingers won't do much, but getting hit in the flanks from the crit archers will really hurt them. And also I was just going to say, spears there for the Hastati will get them, and a rout. Oh, that's just heavy cavalry. I thought the Egyptians had chariots. So they can in and they've just battered these slingers, yep. Quite a nice manoeuvre what they done there, but my cavalry's right behind them. Defeat is almost a certainty. There's 20 cavalry is not going to kill 200 and 100 slingers. I'm sorry, I don't care who they are.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
We'll just end the battle, and if we don't get the city, which I don't know if we will, in fact we will, because it's this is the last turn, so just end the battle. There's no point in getting in the city and losing thousands to their Tibbers. And they hate me, so I'll just exterminate yous, kill yous all. And then that's me get my base for Pontus down there, who will probably attack me very soon. And the turn, city grows Thermin, you're there. I'll just gauge you into border for no building anything, I suppose. Construction report Apollonia, I need to go and check them. So Thebes. Well, let's recruit some cohorts to protect you. Laos Temple of Set. Get a shrine to Juno on you. That'll do. But I'm gonna Oh well, I tried. So yep, trench, you're not happy. Archmage just getting city plumbers in. So just end the turn. Pontus. I've got a big navy, it's just because I've only got one big navy, I really need two. I'll just see what I made. I've got basic infantry, but I will just skip that because I do only have 162. I killed more than what they did actually. Now this is me defending the city. I'll just get a computer to control the last man. So I'm against 3,704. I've got 2,500 against 5,000. So I outnumber me 2 to 1, and it says it's slightly in their favour. But I'm defending stone walls, and they've got lots of cavalry. So to be honest, their infantry needs to be up to scratch. And unless the phalangists are in formation, they are terrible. So between archer fire and my legionaries, my brand new legionaries, I think this will actually be the first fight you saw me use the legionaries. Yep, because that last fight was a stati. Yep, so you'll see how good they are, and these are just the basic legionaries, not the praetorian or the urban cohort. Oh, never mind your speech. Right, so yous have all got siege equipment. And let me guess. Do yous? Yes, yous do. So I really need to spread my men out. I don't actually have any archers. Right, okay. I think it's just abandon the walls. With no archers, I really need to sort that out. I should have known. Right. So they can come 3 ways. They can't come anywhere behind me, they're not. So what I will do is, because this will probably be the most of them, I'll have the legionary cohort with Principe. And over here I'll have the same, and I'll use the legionary cohort. So that's used to use been used, so I'll just group them just as I know they've been used. Over here Principe and 2 units of Estati. In fact, make it 3 units. So you're all going to group. So who's left? You've got my slingers, my Vieties, and 2 Hastati, which I will just keep used back here for backup. And my 5 generals can go there. So this will be very laggy due to the fact that there is 7,500 men on the battlefield. I'll just triple the game speed. Now they've got 2 men to my 1 man, and it says it's slightly in their favour. That'll probably be just because of the numbers. My wee reinforcements is delayed. I'm glad I'm not dependent on them. I don't know if that means they don't arrive at all, or if they won't arrive for like maybe 20 minutes.
ladders have reached the walls, but Roman steel will keep the enemy out.
There we go. So the ladders have reached the walls. Let's see percentage. I've lost 2%. They've got what, 5,000 men. So 1% is 50 men. So ideally, to help me out, I would like them to lose around 20% maybe. By the time we get to the walls, I know they won't lose that many at first, but because they are fighting in the walls, they might not go for all the towers. So hopefully, I can get them a lot of kills that way. If I only had 2 or 3 units of archers, I would have defended the walls. I didn't realise I didn't have archers. I would have made sure I did have archers. It's a bit of a bummer. Well, they've lost 5%, they've lost 250 men already. I ain't lost a soul. Just the towers will be killing them. If it wasn't as laggy, I would go out and show you that happening, but yeah, I've captured some of the walls. It'll probably be the gateway. Also, the other good thing about me fighting in the city centre here is my men would maybe start to rout due to numbers more than anything else. Whereas in the city centre you have infinite morale, so you do not rout. So we're sorted. Some of the men look like they're going right round, which means my towers will just keep hitting them. Perfect. I notice I've got a lot of stars, which means I've got about 4 or 5 proper generals, like family members. Like I've got 5 in this army, which is my cavalry, which is going to be really good and heavy cavalry. 250, just over that, about 260 heavy cav. So they've lost 7%. So that's 350 men. It's 2 full units overall, it works out. 2 full units out of about 40 when you say it like that. It doesn't sound much, but 350 men sound much. And they're all wanting to come in that one gate. Just keep hitting them towers. %. The frame rate will get better as the battle goes on. It's just really, it's nothing to do with the computer, because I've got a good gaming computer. It's the fact that it's an old game. I mean, this came out in 2004, so they wouldn't really know how to have everything. No speed, who they firing at? Nobody. Alright. I can hear them shooting, I just don't seem to be killing them. Don't waste your ammunition over there. I know they're heavy chariots. In fact, see, to be honest, it looks like they're a general. So percentage wise, they're at what, they'll be 8, 9. So they've lost 450 men. I suppose I'm not complaining at that. Just my towers won't seem to kill their chariots. Even though I've got like 6 towers. Now is this infantry coming across to silence all the towers? No. As you can see, there's a few being killed there. So most of them are coming here, as I did imagine. Well, maybe no, actually. Well, I've got 3 units of infantry each there. 11% have lost. I'll triple it until we've actually got steel versus steel, because we're a third of the way through this hour long special and we haven't actually had steel versus steel in this single battle yet. What's the percentage at? Slightly in my favour, just went up there a wee bit. They've lost 13%. I'm just really moving to see if we can cut this lane. No, you can't. Personally, that works out great for me, because that means it's only 2 lanes I need to defend now. So I'll just send these reserve Hastati. We'll still be in the reserves, but I'll send them over here. So long as that battle time lasts, that'll be about a third of it. 34 minutes, so it's 10 minutes battle time away. They've lost 15%, I've not lost a man yet. But look at the horde of them coming. A lot of them are exhausted. They've got a lot of phalanx pikemen. And their chariots are killing a few of their own men. Here's the heavy cavalry coming in. And that's them routing. So move them in. And there's more coming. It's the chariots that's coming up though. I should have recruited some mercenary hoplites. And maybe we'll do for the chariots. Let's see these size chariots, let's see what the spears do to them. Nothing, really. There was one that fell there, but that's it. 2. So yeah, the frame rate's slowly going up. 23% of them, so they've lost basically a quarter. I've lost 1%. Which to me is what, 20 men? I'll tell the slingers, if I keep control of slingers I can tell them to constantly fire up at the back. Alright, so when it does say delay, you now know that it does just mean that they will be late, because there's my reinforcements arrived. I think usually because the reinforcements are there at the start. Now the thing about Pontus is, see when, especially that Eastern Infantry Spearmen, and they've got about 5-6 units here, when they start to retreat, when they start to rout, they rout. So if you can get one of them to start routing, you're pretty much won. What happened to my infantry I had here? Maybe they fell back, I don't know. No. That's them there. I don't know. Well, I'm just firing my slingers in there. Catapults would be beautiful in there. I've got a couple of onagers getting built. To come over 4 times like this. I won't lose my general, but use 2. Go in a group and use 2 can charge in there to help them out. Because they're fighting a general. And it's my early legionaries. And over here I'm holding. And look what I mean about the routings. I can't charge cavalry out though because there is millions of them, so I will just 184 routing. Is that 211 I saw there in there? Why are they running away? Get in there and get fighting. And you blow the horn. One of the enemy generals is dead.
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
So I'm sending the cavalry out there because they've got 250 men there routing. The Eastern General's routing. Don't know where he thinks he's gone, but so enemy general from Cotius and Mithridates, but I know there was 2 Mithridates, so all my infantry should be in defence mode, but they seem to want to pursue. So I tell you what, we'll let them. And let's see what they chop down. Oh well, he's dead. $236 spearmen are routing. For them you only get 240 in a unit, so I've literally lost 4 men in a routing. Shows you how low the morale is. And the infantry are just pushing up, killing.
General is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Yeah, I'm actually going to send some of my cavalry out, because they are all routing. In fact, to be honest, no, I'm no. Because it's only that one side that's routing. And these legionnaires will maybe mop them up. So they've lost 63%, I've lost 13%. And that's us halfway through this video already. Time flies when you're slaughtering Pontus.
The gods be praised. The enemy's
One of the enemy armies are routing. I suppose our chariots are actually killing their own people. So what's the chances just now? Victory is almost a certainty. They've lost 2/3 of their army. They're just not very good at their mapping, this legendary cohort.
The gods who fill the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Oh right, I thought I'd actually killed them. It's a good job I did that then.
General is killed.
There's the other Mithridates.
Home in our enemy's hearts.
I mean, if they hurry up, I'll be able to get an absolute slaughtering done. So to be honest, even though there's what 30% of them left, 25% of them, they're losing them rapid. Oh my god, look at all that death. Get through the gates, those are mine. I'm really just waiting more of them coming by. What's the numbers now? But they'll be at 80, 81, I'm at 14% lost. So perfect for me. I'm looking all over the streets, to be honest. Aha. The gateway will be undecided whose it is because there's that many people, but look at that sea of death. I bet you the two generals have probably just killed about 1,000, if not more. So an easy victory. Well, not easy, it was a lengthy victory, but it was a simple victory. This legendary cohort, they've been doing great. They're routing. Is everybody routing? No, yeah, they've got a... Oh, that is their general. So apparently they've got some people that aren't routing. I think that's just only ones of chariot archers. And then after that, other one.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
So this is a general. Where are them all? Yeah. All I pretty much see is death. Oh really, there's one unit in Eastern Spearman. I honestly think that's what's stopping this victory just now. I mean they've... There we go, so just triple it. This is start to get into combat, which is, yep.
Be praised.
Continue the battle, slaughter them.
Full of fear, and now they flee.
I never actually gained much experience. I suppose maybe not, because they are that easy to kill. So I've just tripled the game speed just until they've all retreated. Yeah, going nuts. Running amok. I'll get my cavalry out of there. Running amok with these chariots will just kill me. Because you can see the spikes on the horses, and the spikes in the chariots, the scythes. You just break horses' legs, cut them open. Means I'm maybe gonna have to charge them just to kill them. And just hope the jet is in the middle. I lost 15, but I suppose I killed them. There we go. So we've got one wee guy left, one wee gadget left. And hopefully soon they'll kill him. And yep, don't have a clue where he's going. Apparently he's pursuing. I think he actually knows where he's going. You have crushed the enemy. Heroic victory. I killed 4,747 and they only killed, what's that, 450. And the legionary cohort is 791. That was that cohort that went out chasing, and the slingers 315. My two generals 554 and 344. So overall every single unit did great. So that will maybe make Pontus question rebelling against me. And as I say, I only had 2 or 3 legionary cohorts, and I had no archers there, so that's not as if it's a fully fledged army, which they're going to get in a few turns. So, let's see. Oh, Rhodes, Corinth, I meant to go to Apollonia. Heavy one of those and repeating ballistas. That'd be nice. Yeah, it's Corinth. Did I just put that for? Oh well, it was Larissa I meant. Get that, then some onagers, but I've only got 4 slots left, so in fact no I don't. How many have we got there? I've got enough. Oh, I don't even have an archery range yet, but and I'm going to send, in fact after this I'll send a small army out to go and spread over at Turkey. In this hour I had hoped to do a bit more damage to Pontus, well, a city-wise damage to Pontus, but I've killed, what, 5,000 of them I suppose. I really can't complain at that. And that city grows Thessalonica. I'll just retrain them all. While I'm there, it must be getting armour upgrades. Dacia's not attacked me, which surprisingly. Oh, I forgot to move my boats actually. Yous are really going to rue the days ever tried to attack me. Clear victory. Oh, Byzantium. Tylus, I've kind of left you in the lurch, and I've left you. Oh well, you're doing nothing anyway, Krampus, Sketty. So let's see, Halicarnassus, what is it? Yep, the attack, so some of them must be getting upgrades. Fine by me. Thebes. I've not actually done anything there. There we go, so after the temple, I'll maybe do the baths for happiness. There's a captain Mithridates Day. Jesus. Is that just the name of everybody in Pontus? Oh, Britannia want trade rights. I know, I'll see a bit map information, see where they are. Oh, they've actually taken quite a bit. It's them, it's taken Germania pretty much, them and the Dacians. Manufacturer announcements, end of term, plus 30,000, recruitment, yep, everywhere's recruiting. We'll just stop them. You can disembark. You can go across there. Here's my big boats. And 3 units, you just go there. Oh, and I've noticed the Egyptians were there too. There you go, there's half the army going. And it was only archers, yep. It's in Sardis, nothing. Get some Roman cavalry in there, then we'll start recruiting some archers to defend the walls, because with archers we would have won a even more beautiful victory, I suppose. Well, I don't suppose, I know, but faction destroyed, Egypt's destroyed, Pontus have destroyed Egypt. Theman. Yep, that's fine. Kaidon is doing well, so
Fleet ready. Fleet ready. Ready to sail. Aye aye, Captain. Out of move, sir. Aye aye, Captain.
you can disembark there.
Ready to sail. Yes, Captain. Disembark.
I'm pegging them.
Sir, engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
There we go. Perfect. Is way back there, what's happening down in Thebes? Has that been... And construction, yep, that's fine, we're doing good. Thebes is just there, I don't really mind about moving out from Thebes to attack. I just want to make sure that I can defend Thebes at all costs. That'll do you too. Faction announcements, construction.
Ready to sail. Set sail. Out of move, sir. Sir.
Yep, that's fine, recruiting some more. Slam, so it'll just begin up soon. Nope, you're useless. Town expands, Salamis, yep. Editor report plus 17,000, yep. Money, money, money. Thought we were done. Byzantium. So let's get dockyards in, let's retrain and recruit while I retrain them. What happened here? Well, I'm gonna take that. Oh, you're a good guy, I'm sorry, but you're also never dead guy. And I'll exterminate you if I have to. And I will be recruiting my very own legionnaires. Yeah, that's fine, so let's make it there. This, oh, I forgot about these boats. Oh, that's moved us on, sorry, apologies. So I've got enough money to just keep building armies, to be honest. Yeah, I was just going to say it's becoming close victories now instead of proper victories, like clear victories. Wonder captured. Oh, that's loud. That's loud, but reduces the cost of 30%. Oh, Caledonia grows for all religious buildings. Just kind of complain at that. So you are just gonna let the guys go there and let them attack there. So another 10 minutes and that'll be it. I was going to say something there, I forget what it was. Low tax rate for use. Paganum's retraining everyone. Larissa retraining everyone. Recruiting some urban cohorts. Sparta will recruit some Praetorians. Oh, that's it. Clear defeat. I'm glad because I nearly lost my men. In fact, then I probably got attacked again, yep. So I did the right thing and letting my army go. Yeah. Salamis, if I sort that out. Port that, yep. And if I retrain them. Construction, oh, take away there. Once I find it, up there it is, Temple of Athena. And build, did you know? I've got enough of them. Set extra mercenaries for me, and just keeps, as long as if they keep sending armies that way, then it actually does suit me better. I've got lots of men there. Legionary cavalry are fantastic. Yep. Because the more they send towards these couple of cities here, the less I've got round the back. So my army round the back will just go ham. So we've taken what, two settlements this turn. Yep. Defended a massive army. So they can go. Pilgrim's got a shrine. I was going to do something. Yeah, that's fine. Clear defeat. I thought my men would have won that. Well, I do have a few navies with me. Oh, what's happened? Oh, the Senate mission failure, that's fine. So we're now 5 minutes in the recording, roughly. Senate officers, that's fine. Was that Croton that just get blood? Yeah. Oh, what's up with roads? I'll just get through him. Nah. It's a weak army. They had a lot of troops, but it was like 2 of these and 3 of these. Yep. So and he can head to Nicomedia. I'll fight this battle and this will be the end of this part after this battle. So it will, so just while it loads up. Yep, it's the time 57 a month, I think, for so about it. Put them in the middle. I've got more Praetorian and Urban, so I'll put Praetorian there. Praetorian there. Praetorian and the Urban behind there. Archer Auxiliary can go there. And 3 Roman cavalry to this side. And 2 Roman cavalry and my general to this side. So are they marching forward? Yep, they are, even though I attacked them, I'm marching forward. Oh, great. Oh, I wish I'd noticed their rocks. I'd have moved over there and protected one flank. And then just bombarded them with cavalry at the other. So let the archers run through. Praetorian cohorts going there because I've just noticed I've spread actually the hoplites too thin. So they're there just to beef it up. So yep, all my cavalry are firing. All my archers are firing. I'll do them just attack these spearmen because they're the ones that are marching forward. They've lost 100 to the archers. So that's them broken, so I'll tell my archers to hit the bronze shield that's moving up. And I'll just bring this cavalry there. And especially if they don't keep marching, if they just stand there, or, oh yes, even better when they turn away. You just lost, what, 40 men ready to turn on the way. I've grouped my archers. So they've lost most of them. Now the archers will hit the flank of these, a majority of them. So yeah, they've lost a quarter of their army pretty much to arrow fire. And here we go. What else is happening over here? There's my cavalry coming in. They're out, yep. There's our general, 49 against what, just under 300 of my elite cavalry. They're not the best cavalry I've got, but they're not kicking the stains off it. So yeah, they're losing heavy casualties. Perfect. Oh well, he's dead.
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So let's get in where they're routing. But let's just run away. So there we go, they can go there. Where the archers fire onto the general. Oh, they're general. Oh no, it's pontic heavy cavalry, right. I was going to say, oh, they just get belittled there. I was going to say, I didn't realise their general had skirmishers. I know, I think it's in Barbarian Invasion, the Seleucids. No, the Sassanids. So I'm just going to charge headland with cavalry to be honest now. Yeah. And archery auxiliary.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for
Peltis down.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
There we go. So just triple game speed.
Great gods, be praised.
Continue the battle.
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
There we go. So an easy victory there, all to the archers really. That's what I mean about Pontus, they're always numerous but there's nothing of them. Archer Auxilia 284, 288, 255 and 250. So the archers between them, in fact, over 1,000 out of the 1,700 and whatever. So pretty much that was an archer victory I'm putting it down to. The cavalry routed a lot of them, that'd be where they get the kills. So send him to go because he's going to go and attack Nicomedia. We'll see what's happening here. Diplomatic. Everyone army routes, recruitment, yep. So the offices assigned, yep. So thank you very much for watching this hour long episode. A lot of battles, not too much map wise done, but in the battles we've done a ton. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and when you do subscribe make sure you do hit the bell at the top. That gets you the notifications first hand. So thank you very much for watching. Proud Pete out. Toodaloo the now.